Name of this piece is called
I'm a unitard!
I didn't know until I was 40 years old that the sun and the moon were not the same thing.
If you're still watching this, then sorry in advance, I guess.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know.
Hello.
Well, I think the elephant in the room is Hollywood is making movies for the mob on social media and not for general audiences.
Duh.
Brace yourselves.
Because this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
Trans, more trans again.
I'm so sick and tired of all these fucking weirdos.
Honestly, I find that kind of bigoted, David.
Okay.
You've also said that, in a sense, Jeopardy is your Olympics. What do you mean by that?
This is sort of the peak of my, performance.
I can't tell you how free I feel now that I've started identifying as a woman.
I've been able to do the sport that I love as my authentic self.
That's not your mother, it's a man, baby! Yeah! Yeah! Come on!
Okay, I've had it. That's it.
And I was like, honestly, I just assumed when the sun went down, it popped back up as the moon,
Women are often the creators of change in terms of the changes that we see in our society and our culture.
No! Look at it! It's mine! I'm the best! I'm the strongest!
Love the haircut.
What are you doing? Some people started saying, what is this?
It's, Victor.
Who's Victor?
What's the ocean in the basket?
You get a trans, everybody gets a trans.
And you get diarrhea, and you get diarrhea. Everyone's getting diarrhea.
You should no longer be a prime member.
It's just really been obvious that there was a need for this in our community.
The library partnered with the DC chapter of Drag Queen Story Hour to bring the family-friendly events to the nation's capital.
Do not diddle kids, it's no good diddling kids.
This is the golden section, where most of the emotional damage will be delivered.
The social engineer's primary goal is to destroy the nuclear family.
Yes, I'm afraid I am a bit naive.
They do this by corrupting and denigrating what it means to be a man.
Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys. Boys will be
what it means to be a woman.
I'm at the point in my manhood where I'm actually happy.
And what it means to be a child.
This is a place of love and support because we need that in this world.
That right there, it's emotional damage.
Unfortunately, we're starting to head more into a time where they want to completely destroy any sort of distinctions or differences that there are between women and men.
They invert everything, which sadly brings us to drag.
I hate mode. Okay. I'm gonna go play Candy Crush.
Drag.
Be confident, you look good.
So much more drag.
You know better than to discriminate against homosexuals.
Yeah, but these guys are really super gay.
Justin Trudeau!
We're not raising our kids to be discriminators.
I'm dying. Help me.
Oh, God!
2S LGBTQI plus action plan.
Can we translate that?
No.
All right, Zippet.
The family is at the core of our society. It's the last bastion against the woke mind virus.
I've got some news.
And the winner of the Miss America pageant
Subtitle, zip it.
I don't believe you.
You just blowing from Stupid Town?
Say something crazy like I'm wearing ladies' underwear.
It's a thong! Ow! They're briefs!
Too late, I'm in the 40s. Gotta go around the horn. It's faster.
I think the Gary prophecies definitely came true 2022. The MCU thing just totally came to fruition, and I'm kind of like wondering what's next. Is it the MTU? Is it the MDU? The drag queens? Like, where the hell are we going, man? Because I mean, I'm just like, I'm stoked to watch it all burn down.
I'm all for acceleration now. I'm just like, you know what? Make half the all-female Avengers trans, and I want them bossing around Black Captain America for 2 hours.
Diversity isn't a strength. Unity is our strength, and unity comes from being able to see our differences and appreciate our differences, and then working together despite our differences.
It's morphin' time!
Bill, look away. I'm hideous.
Welcome to the Gymquisition, everyone. I'm James Step On Me Sterling, your humble hostess.
I am shocked and appalled.
And long-lasting emotional damage.
If you have no families, you have no humans.
Wow. Wouldn't have been my first call. But down in the real world, we're faced with ugly choices.
You maniac! You blow it up!
Excuse me, are y'all with the cult?
I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
Yeah, this is it.
Elon Musk is ruining Twitter. Follow me on Tumblr if you want to see more wolf fucking videos, guys. It's like, who is this? What is wrong with you that you think you're the moral compass drawing dog?
Wait a minute! Who are you?
The Marxists have abused the apathy of the general public for a long time, leading to increasingly obscene behavior. But now, they've finally started to go too far, even for the normies.
To enforce social liberalism, you need a strong state, because social liberalism inevitably ends up going down the leftist route of, well, we can't have you misgendering that person, they're offended, get the pronouns right, bigot, and if you don't get the pronouns right,
you right to jail. Admiration I actually have for China, because their basic dictatorship.
If there's anybody out there that knows of someone that might be showing concerning behaviour around conspiracy theories, anti-government, anti-police.
That's what Gamergate is about. It's about like terrorizing women.
Conspiracy theories around COVID-19 vaccination. We'd want to know about. We want to know about that. And you can either contact police directly or go through Crime Stoppers.
Just working the base of the microphone here,
Just practicing some cupping.
God, Gary, what has real BBC become?
God! Damn you all the
Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad.
How is production on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem going? And that's the Seth Rogen feature, the animated feature you're doing.
Feels like a death pool.
It does, because we have the Marvels. I mean, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'll go see it because I like the Ninja
Seth
Turtles.
Rogen. Seth Rogen produced.
Oh, he is?
Seth Rogen produced. Yep.
Oh, God. Oh, poor Tom from Midnight's Edge is going to have an
I might be
aneurysm.
wrong.
I'm so happy to see this reimagination of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Is that right?
That's correct.
I see.
And can we change the name Mutant? That seems a little problematic and judgy.
You're a full-fledged mutant hottie.
Do not call me mutant or hottie.
No.
And I'm thinking about, what if we made all the turtles, well, let's do 3 women and 1 trans turtle. How's that sound?
No question about it. I am ready to get hurt again.
You lose! Good day, sir! All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God, my life has value.
The social engineers are obsessed with tolerance. But what exactly do they mean by tolerance?
Not women? Wow! Okay! Men
No, I am not a pervert, okay? It's just...
If my cat turned into a cat girl, I would have sex with her. Anyone that says no is lying.
It's literally a weird sex cult.
I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore! The board finds you obsolete.
You don't tolerate good things. You tolerate bad things.
We're here, and we're not going anywhere.
Like, each turtle should have their own culture. Like, don't you think? We should have each turtle come from a different part of the world, and they would each have their own culture they would bring to the table. Oh my god! This is so excellent! We're creating!
You. Yeah, pretty much.
You're an inhuman monster! I said good day!
It has the first kiss between two men in the show.
The costumes are divine. The makeup, the hair. There's a deaf sign language using character.
It's a show that's made with so much love, and that's really fun.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Please, God, help us. Because
House of the Dragon star Emma Darcy is biologically female, identifies as non-binary, plays female roles, okay? Makes GQ's Men of the Year list. Make it make sense!
non-frickin' binary.
Ooh, you suck!
Ruby Rose.
I'm not gonna take it anymore!
I'm mad as hell! I'm not gonna take it anymore!
More non-binary.
Of course, with a pair of bunny ears. The shoot is earning praise on social media for being so progressive.
You are the worst human being I have ever met.
This kind of expression should come as no surprise.
So, what's the difference between gay and queer?
Wait, we can say queer now?
I'm gonna enjoy it.
Fucking quiz!
Man, this is awesome!
Empowerment!
If you use discriminatory behaviour or you start insulting other people's views again, then we will take action.
I want to ride again! I want to ride again!
If it sounds like a queer and looks like a queer, I should think it's probably a queer.
Probably is a queer if he looks like a queer and he sounds like a queer.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang! Fucking quiz!
I'm still getting death threats for that one to this day. It was great. It was so much fun.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Ever been beaten up by a guy dressed like a chick?
Come on, let's go! I'm right here!
Ooh! Somebody stop me!
You're supposed to say I have the right to remain silent! Nobody said I have the right to remain silent!
I'm just here to apologize. I'm ashamed of myself.
I'm disappointed in myself, and I promise to be better.
Probably a queer.
Probably is a queer.
Probably a queer.
Probably a queer.
Psych!
I'd love to talk about the process of taking a historically straight character like Cheryl on Riverdale or a historically cis character like Vanya and putting a queer spin on them.
The real agenda behind tolerance is about getting us to accept our own destruction, to just sit back and let the social engineers undo generations of human progress.
You can either be a fairy or a queen. It's wide open.
Oh, hell no!
Alright, let's get on to the really demoralizing fact that everything you love has been turned queer now. And that's not my words, by the way. That's the words of a group of TV, film, and comic book executives.
One of the programmers the other day was talking to us about the cycle of trans and queer narratives and how first they need to be tragic. So again, we can have empathy with the larger public and, you know, we have our HIV stories and all these things that have already happened. And then they turn into comedy and sort of that best friend character or what have you, and their supporting character, the main character. And then we go into the normalization.
Probably queer, yes.
Probably queer.
Probably queer.
Yeah, probably made queer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was in America. I'm sorry.
So happy you're protecting these children so they can go get indoctrinated and go in there for transgender story time. You're such a good American. God bless this guy.
If Picard and Data get it on with each other, that would be really non-binary.
Yeah, people say I bully you, but I think it's deserved.
It's time for androgyny. Here comes Pat.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
The term is genderqueer.
He looks like a queer. He sounds like a queer. He does. Yes, he does. Yes.
People who are queer, gender non-conforming, etc., etc.
It's almost like they want to destroy the country.
Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me.
I shall put him down as a probable queer.
Seriously, what the fudge is a non-binary?
It's ditto.
Only I didn't say fudge.
I want to do it because it's fun. It's fun to do bad things.
What, is this a communist country or something? I thought this is America.
I don't like having fun, but I'll try.
This cult of tolerance are the most intolerant and exclusive people on the planet, happy and willing to destroy your life if you don't fully accept their ever-changing doctrine.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
It's just gotten to cult level scary.
You have no idea just how reasonable I've been.
Yeah. For some reason, especially within the last week, everyone's come out and said Jesus is gay, or trans, or queer, or non-binary.
Right.
Yeah, of the woman who was getting married, who I said had a nice rack and turned out to be a dude.
Yeah.
Thank God nobody found out.
The woman, get him, her. Arrest that woman!
I'm never complimenting any tits ever again in my life.
Yeah, right.
In public.
Well, you should give him his dignity. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Oh.
It's funny because it's true.
This is why you gatekeep. And yes, if you're in part of a hobby, a subculture, gatekeep the shit out of whatever it is that you do. And if people come in and start saying, oh, if you could just change this little thing to make it a bit more inclusive, you tell them to f*** right off, because that will never stop.
Good. I'm glad you found me. Listen, I'm very badly burned, so if you could just... You shot me!
We are revamping ourselves to a style that is more progressive, diverse, and welcoming.
Every word of what you just said was wrong.
And if you don't like it, we will just block you, you disgusting cis scum.
You made those words up.
No, those are real words.
I lost something I couldn't live without. My identity.
So anyway, thanks for the pen.
Oh, it's okay. I'm transgender.
Oh, I had no idea. Do whatever you want all the time.
Dude, tolerance kicks ass.
That's our Cartman.
They will always ask for another thing and another thing and another thing until whatever it is that you're interested in, you don't even recognize it anymore, because they have changed it so much and it still won't be enough for them.
It all started last week, Monday morning to be exact.
To work so hard, they don't know so little.
The day I lost my identity. I gotta go.
Book of the Damned, calling yourself a witch, conjuring creatures to abduct a kid. I don't exactly call that being reasonable.
They'll be putting you up off the highway to work so hard.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Enough, I get the point.
And the police's response to me is to simply stay off my electronic devices.
From now on, it's gonna be ran by women, owned by trans women, for all women.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake! No!
「 」 . 」 . 」 . 「 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」
Get access to exclusive videos and become a producer at my Subscribe Star. Links in the description.